Good morning, Crossroads South. Happy rainy morning. It's Monday, September 12th. It is an A day today, and that means you have your red classes, your yellow classes, your green classes, and your A day encores. I also have a few announcements to share. Let's first start by celebrating what a great whole school assembly we had on Friday. Not gonna lie, when we started the day, I went, was this a good idea, bringing the whole school together on the fourth day of school when none of you have ever been to a whole school assembly? Not even our 7th graders or 8th graders. This was your first one because last year we had all modified assemblies. So, but after it, I was like, this was an awesome idea. It was great to have our whole school community together. The cheering was out of this world. Hopefully this week as you go to some sporting events, you'll be able to do our new cheers. And congratulations to Mr. Bettino for being our staff challenge winner. So with that said, we are looking forward to our next patterns assembly that will come at the end of trimester 1. Now, how do you get a prize during patterns? Well, you read books. So get out there right now, get some books that you enjoy. Go visit Mrs. Ackerson in the library when the library opens up and get some books that you enjoy and keep reading and submit your patterns forms. The more you submit, the more that you are able to get selected for a prize. So we have a big assembly and we have prizes and things like that. So get your reading going. All right, we also have a couple of mandatory announcements. So yesterday was September 11th, and so many of you know all about September 11th. Last year was the 20th anniversary, but yesterday was the 21st anniversary of 9/11, and it was such a tragic event in our country. You didn't live through it, but I did. I remember that, and all the adults in this building did, and it was one of those moments that was horrible, but at the same time showed us a lot of resilience and how our people can come together in the face of tragedy and how community matters. It matters being part of this type of a school, this type of a community, being part of your unit. As we talk about connecting with each other, it's moments like this that we saw the strength of our whole entire country. I like to share on September 11th this survivor tree. And this tree is still standing in New York City at Ground Zero. And if you look at the bottom, it says resilience, renewal, and hope. And this is the Callery pear tree known as the survivor tree. And it was discovered in the rubble of Ground Zero following the terror attacks on September 11th. The tree was damaged, but it was nursed back to health and now stands as a living reminder of our shared strength in the face of tragedy. So that's one of my favorite things to share as we remember that time. Another celebration or mandatory announcement that we have to make as schools is that today, I believe it's today, is it's Commodore John Barry Day. Yes, this is always a random one for me because I'm like, where does this come from? We have a bridge in South Jersey called the Commodore Barry Bridge, but Commodore John Barry, the history of him is that he was the father of the Navy. He is the first one that started the naval fleet by putting troops on boats and going out and having a whole fleet to be in the water. And he is known as starting what we now know as the Navy, a branch of the military. So we celebrate him on his birthday, and those are our announcements. For our school, we do have lots of sporting events this week. We want to wish our Vikings lots of good luck as they challenge schools around. Make sure that you are cheering on our Vikings. If you do decide that you would like to come and cheer on our Vikings, the protocol is that you go home and then you come back with an adult. You have to have an adult with you, stay with you. And that is what we will do for the fall. So many of you did a fantastic job last week, so we'll continue that, and thank you for listening to that announcement. The last thing that I will share is that today we are going to have our very first fire drill. In the state of New Jersey, schools are required to have fire drills within the first 10 days of school. If you took a look outside and if you take a look at my rain jacket, it's a little wet. So here's what we will do. Before we sound the alarms, I will make an announcement. I will give you our expectations for our 6th graders. You're new to our school. We take fire drills extremely serious especially our security drills. We are silent. I will give that announcement. And the other thing to remember is that teachers and staff listening to this, we are going to do blacktop only. Usually we go out and go beyond to the grass, but right now we're just going to go out on the blacktop and make sure that we know what the protocols are, the expectations, and how we are 100% silent. You can hear a pin drop in our school with all of us exiting the building because that's how excellent we are. All right, I look forward to seeing our first fire drill and watching to make sure everybody's doing a great job. That concludes the morning announcements. Please stand for the salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have a great day, Crossroads.